Don't worry, folks, we will be starting soon. Don't worry, we will be go, go, go in Malaysia. Just trying to get everybody in. Just I want to get this feed up and running so we're all good to go. 18, so 2 stewards, that's 16 drivers, folks. Looks like 16 drivers for tonight and round 16, I believe it is, in Malaysia. Huh, I forget, I said I just muted mine so I didn't go on the feed. I realised I've got to speak to you as well. Yeah. I'll turn my volume down on my laptop. I don't really hear myself speaking somehow. Yeah. I've included it for the moment. So it's just, basically I just want to let everybody know we're not sitting here just looking at this freaking square, just getting everybody in, making sure everybody's settled, and then we're going to go into qualifying. Yeah. Yeah. Full, dynamic, easy, park firmly on, strict. Yes, it did. Well, we did have 18. So we've lost somebody. Who have we lost? Tron's there. Trying to see the usual suspect. Oh, I can't figure. They did? They definitely say 18. Because they said there were 16 drivers. With 2 stewards. It's Yadati? Who's this dude? Who's Yadati? Is it? Oh, is that his new name? Ah. Ah. Yeah. 7 or 17 are ready up. Ah. I don't know if this will interrupt. This might interrupt the feed or something. I can't really come off this because seemingly Pod says if you go onto your friends list, it knocks off the stream. So I really, yeah. Phew. There we go. 18 again. I think we could probably go with that. Who's this? Oh, Towley. He's there? Oh, is it Towley? No, it's the high tower I'm looking at. I have no idea. I need to find out what Junior's in. Yeah. Quick, jump in your sober. Right. Yeah, locked 18, let's go. Right, cock down. Here we go, boys and girls. Wayne Allen. Hi, Shag from Wayne Hammer. Hi, Wayne Hammer from Shag. Give you a little wave. We've got our usual viewer there in the Wayne Hammer. Okay, really doesn't matter what tyres I go for. I'm not racing. I'm the real Hammer. I bet you are. I know who that is. That's Wayne Griffiths. Yep, there we go. Anyway. Just waiting for Sexy and Batman to go up. Hello and welcome to World Online Racing League round 16 in sunny, beautiful Malaysia. I know the natives are a bit iffy, but it's a beautiful country anyway. And your commentators tonight is Mustafashag, myself, and you know that voice, and the racing guru himself, TAFKA Beer.
Well, hello there. Yes, BK and the Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to World Online Racing WOR Tuesday race night, and tonight we're coming from Sepang in Malaysia, I believe it is.
Yes, Malaysia.
For the Malaysian Grand Prix, indeed.
Sure
Let's have
is.
a quick look at the weather. Go check
Yeah,
the weather.
oh yes.
I'm it's a dry race. It's a dry race tonight.
Luckily, we got a dry race on Saturday as well, so I was quite happy with that. Like, yep, good dry race. So,
got a message saying you need to go global, whatever the hell that means. From Pos. Do you know what that means? I have no idea.
Yeah, Callum Britton, I'm cool, dude. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the race.
Did you get that, Skin?
What's that?
Apparently, Pos says you have to go global, whatever that means.
I'm going global, Anna.
Is it? Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, here we are. Yes, indeed. Almost a full grid tonight, as you can see. We have. I'll start in no particular order. We've got Grim, we've got Hemp, we've got Hightower, Sexy, Soldier Yan, Senna, Forrester, Rara, Iggy, Badman, Marley, Itchamum, Mellish, Rich, Bishop, Posglad, and the Swizzle himself. So we've got almost a full grid tonight. Look forward to what should be an absolutely fantastic race. For the viewers watching who watch us normally, you might think, oh, there's a couple of drivers missing. No, there's not really. Basically, a couple of people didn't like the democratic rules we had in place, so they've gone off and done their own thing, and good luck to them. That's all I have to say, really. And here you'll find us, as usual, providing the best racing that we can possibly offer you, alongside, hopefully, the best commentary. And in this race, in this commentary team, no dribbling. We don't do things like that. So, it should be a fascinating race tonight. A probable one-stopper, do you think, tonight, Skin, or are you going to go for a two-stopper tonight? What do you reckon?
I think, personally, a two-stop's faster than a one-stop. I know you're doing one less pit stop, but I do believe you lose quite too much time on worn tyres. But if you're good at saving tyres, the one-stop will probably work. But if you're like me, where you tend to just foot to the floor most of the time, then a two-stop's a better choice.
Okay, and of course it's that time of the week. What time is it? Yes, it's prediction time. So, quick rundown. What is your prediction? Who's your prediction for the race winner?
Well, we've got some newcomers, mate, so it's a bit of a mixed bag, really. I just don't really know, to be quite honest. I'm going to have to... I know we've got to make this prediction, but it's really hard. I'm looking up and down now. I'm gonna, oh my God, I'm gonna go with Forrester. For some reason...
Forrester, good call.
Yeah, I think Forrester could be the one to watch.
Good pace.
Yeah.
He's had a bad couple of Saturday races, so he'll be looking to make up some ground, I think, certainly tonight, yeah. Well, obviously, the standout guy on paper is Mr. Badman. We all know that because he's the master of the looking after the tyres. But I'm going to throw another name in there. I think somebody who did take a win on Saturday about 3 weeks ago. He's been very unlucky and is very, very quick. Mr. Senna. Ouija himself. He's had a terrible run of luck. Instance, things going wrong basically, and he's due a big finish. And we know he's got pace. We've known that for months.
We're on board with Mr. Forrester here, sitting in the cockpit with him, just seeing what it looks like from the driver here. Well, not right in the cockpit, we're sitting above the cockpit, but it's... I see his first section time. I see what he does. He is currently 9th.
Of course, the big question tonight is, will Swizz blow his car up?
Yes, well, I think he's been to the gear changing school lately, and I think he's realised where his problem lies, and I think he's addressed that now.
Yeah.
He realises that the left pedal does attach to a brake, and you don't need to use the gears to slow down.
Not so much engine braking these days with the gearbox.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, just looking at the lap times, Itchamum's put in a provisional pole lap with a 1:35.6. That's actually a pretty good time around here, actually. That's got to be a provisional pole.
23.8 Forrester's done on his first one. He is on the medium tyres and a 32.7.
Oh, that's a good. Oh, that's on the mediums. That's very good.
That's on the mediums, that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
He's done a 32.7 for his middle sector. He's coming along the back straight now to come to the final corner. So
that is very competitive on the medium compound. That is going to put him very close to provisional pole at the moment.
I know he's got a better pace around this track as Forry like. So he's coming across the line and he will go provisional second place. Second on a set of provisional.
That's a solid time on mediums.
A nice medium set of tyres. Who else is out there? We've got there's Grim, one of our old timers who's returned, just like
nice to see the
Michael Schumacher return. So
back in league racing.
Let's hope he doesn't go skiing, and he might be okay. He'll be okay.
No, it's nice to see Grim back on the track again.
Yes, he is. Currently 4th on the grid at the moment on a set of softs though.
Long-term compatriot myself and
Hightower Bean
others we've known for a long time.
Into 5th place. He's
That's
on a medium set of tyres. Yeah.
Of course, Hightower got a very good podium last week, isn't he? Excellent batch of points at Singapore.
Oh, and Sexy goes jumping into second place on a set of mediums.
On the mediums. Wow.
Yes, another good time by the. Yeah, we're leaving the old Sexy out here. This little Yankee might be the little fly in the ointment,
Well, I mean, we've known him for... How many years have we known him for? A couple of 3 years, I'd say, at least. And he's always been there or thereabouts. Right away from 2014 all the way through 2015, now 2016.
one of Grim comes into his.
I just want to give a quick shout out actually to one of my, and I mean a real old timer. He's making his actual racing debut tonight on in our league, and that is OP Bishop, otherwise known as Blazing Bishop. Was one of his old gamer tags. Soldier Rich was his old gamer tag as well. Hasn't raced on 2016 competitively, but my God, we used to play on 2010, 2011. That's how far back me and him go, from a number of years. A really, really nice chap, and he's just cutting his teeth here in the league, and no doubt he will get quicker and quicker and quicker as the season progresses. Of course,
so who's this? What's his gamer tag there? Oh, Bishop.
This is Bishop, OP Bishop. Yeah.
That's
Rich Bishop down the bottom there. Yeah.
Then 24-4 for his first sector, 34-3. He is on the soft tyres, so it will take him time to get up to pace. Like,
yeah.
This game is not one of them games you can just pick up and jump straight in.
No, you can't just jump in.
No.
I'd say that me and Rich used to have some mega battles. I remember one time we did a Valencia battle, and we were literally nose to tail for the entire race. We did a 100% race around the old Valencia track, and it was just awesome.
I see he uses no EBS as well, so he just locked up the tyres.
Bit of a lock-up.
Okay, braver than me, my friend. Braver than me.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's actually quite interesting, isn't it? It's to what advantage you can get by using certain assists or by using no assists.
He hasn't put a lap time in yet. He's done a 23.7 for his first sector time on the mediums as well. Also, quite a few drivers have gone up to the mediums for their first run. So.
Well, of course, that's the way to do the one-stopper, because you can run medium and hard, can't you? And that's basically your lot then, pretty much.
Yeah. If you go the soft option, you're going to have to maybe make the two stop.
The soft. Well, I'm trying to think, how many stops did we do on Saturday?
I lost count.
I think I did medium, hard, hard. I think it was.
After
soft? No, sorry. Hard, medium, two-stopper, because of course I put my car in the pit wall, didn't I?
After Mr. Hammer after Mr. Hammer decided to sit in the park, his car cross over in the middle of the track and have a nice cup of tea in like a cream bun, and that T-boned him into the side.
When you T-boned him?
Well, you went from ghost to freaking solid in a millisecond.
Oh dear.
Honestly, I couldn't believe my luck. I think it was me that probably took his wheel off though.
Yeah.
I didn't have nowhere to go. I had nothing to do.
Well, I mean, Wayne's, like yourself this season, Wayne's had some bad luck. I mean, you two in our old leagues were two of the most consistent drivers out there. You always getting banging into the points, always thereabouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've had some rotten luck this season, so let's just get through the end of this season, and next season, no doubt, you guys kick off. Now, look at that. Senna set a pole time on the medium tyres, provisional pole, 1:35.4. That's lightning fast on the mediums. Excellent lap there from Senna. Very, very good. Sorry to just come across you. Not come across you. That. No, I'm going to rephrase that. Sorry to cut across you.
Just to cut in there, just to cut across. Mr. Callum Britton. Mr. Forrester is from XDRL. He is one of the XDRL drivers. As you'll find, quite a few of us are all XDRL drivers. Just not that I want to plug DRL League, which I don't definitely want to do, but. We seen the light and we crossed over to a better league called WR.
It's sort of amazing how many, there's obviously lots of racing leagues out there, and
there is.
A lot of people know each other. People have been in this league and that league and so forth, and it's kind of nice when you see guys you've raced before, following Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and we bet. One thing that we don't do, we don't bear malice to anybody.
No, I don't want to call. I'm not into calling.
They can do their own thing. It's not a problem.
X leagues, I don't do it. I don't see the point. I've moved on.
Talk about plug-in now.
History.
Yeah, talk about plug-in. It's time for a bit of a plug, of course.
Oh yes, of course.
You can find us online on Facebook, World Online Racing, of course, and the same, of course, on the YouTube channel, which most of you already know, World Online Racing there, and also on Twitch, I believe at. WOR F1 Racing. So you can find recordings of all our league races uploaded onto YouTube shortly after the race, and of course on Mustafashag's Twitch feed you can watch it live.
Forster's gone out
so there we go.
Tyres. So he says he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to leave it to that.
Just to let you know, Hemp set the fastest sector. I'm not sure what tyre he's on because I'm looking at the time on the screen, but Hemp Gamer, another Mad Jock, has set a very fast first sector. Second sector, though, has lost a little bit of time, a couple of tenths. In his second sector, it still looks like it should be a reasonable lap, probably a high 135, low 136 lap here for Hemp.
Oh, excuse me.
He's in sector 3 at the moment. I think he's probably, I'd imagine. I heard that.
Sorry, folks.
Sorry, a bit of a squally wind just blew through Malaysia there.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's brought the smell of manure from the fields nearby the track as well. And Hemp goes into 7th there with a 136.9. Just lost a little bit there in sector 3 and a tad in sector 2. But
high tower at the moment.
Faster.
See what he can do. He's done a 23.7 again. With his first sector seems to be around about the average time.
That's a bit quicker because he's on the medium tyre again.
No, he's on the soft. He's on the soft.
Ah, right, okay. He did actually set that up on the mediums.
Forrester's gone on the soft as well. So is Bishop's on the soft. Raratron's on a set of softs as well. So they've all gone out in the softs. I think. Yeah. I think of course, medium drivers going to have to make a change here, like. Possibly
for anyone who's watching, who hasn't watched us before, sorry. Of course, the guys who actually qualify in the top 10, they must start on the tyres that they qualify on, provided it's a dry race. And the guys who qualify outside the top 10 have a choice of tyre strategy.
Well, a 23
they can put on new tyres
for the first sector time by Forrester.
Oh, that's the fastest so far.
That's the fastest so far. He's putting a benchmark down. Let's see what he does in the middle sector. He's on a 32.8. That's definitely faster.
Is this lap actually genuine? Because it's not showing up at the timing screen. Normally you see a purple sector straight away. I've not seen one.
Clocking down. It's not got any red in it. So
right,
okay. Assume, so it's a valid lap. So
Marley's gone 5th for the mediums, by the way. Good time.
Nice.
That is a good time.
It is. Forrester, I think, is going to improve on his 6th year though with this time. So coming across the line, it's going to be a 32, 33, 34, a 35.3.
He's gone pole.
Yeah, provisional pole.
135.3 there, just a 10th. Literally 1/10 faster than Senna. Now, the interesting thing is, of course, Badman now, what's he going to do? Because we've seen him before. He likes to start at the back and work his way through. It seems to suit his strategies. I wonder if he's going to do a similar kind of strategy today. Look to just basically bimble through at the back of the grid and then, work his way through. Rara and Poz are now on their quick laps, or their first quick laps. Of course, they should be able to get round and do at least one more lap if their time. Oh, Rara's invalidated that one, so he's going to have to go around again.
Yep. Currently, I'm on board with High Tower Bean, who's currently 6th in the grid.
Yeah, Iggy's gone up to 5th in the grid with the mediums. That's another fast lap on the medium tyres. 136.16.
Oh no, High Tower's come in the pits. He's had enough of them tyres. Dati is still 7th place on an out lap, so he's got his lap to come on yet. We'll come back to him. Swizz
is on the softs or the
currently
mediums,
on a medium, yeah, he's on the softs, yeah.
Oh, right, so he switched over.
Yeah.
He switched
Jan
over
is on the mediums. He's currently 11th, so I think unless he can prove he's going to have the option to probably start on a nice set of rubber. So
yeah, because he did actually
quite far down the grid.
Jan's did set his fastest lap on the soft, so he is outside the top 10. So I mean, he may improve. I mean, Jan we saw on Saturday had some pace around here.
Yeah.
He had some pace. He wasn't slow.
I don't know if he's trying a different strategy. I don't know.
Possibly. Melish currently in 12th. Rich Poz has gone in with a 136.7, but that's on the mediums. He's outside the top 10 at the moment, so I think he'll be looking to go again.
Tron, keep it nice and clean. His 24.0 is not blindingly fast for your first sector, but it's still faster than what you've done so far, because you haven't put a time in.
Well, I need to go for a very quick pee.
No problem. Yes, coming around the final corner, and Raratron is going to put a time in, and it's going to be, I'd say it's going to be at 8th and 9th, I would assume. Oh, 5th, well done, he got a 5th, managed to struggle back, and he's happy with a 5th. Iggy's gone into the pits, and the reason I call him Iggy is because you try and pronounce that name, it's just too long for me, like. Dati, and I think he's probably going to come in the pits as well. Positively glad, still on a set of mediums. I was hoping he's going to do it in 24.9. It's not going to do it on his first sector time. He's a whole second down. alone just in the first sector time, so I think he's probably just going to come into pits here. He's 13th currently. I don't think he's going to improve much on that. We'll keep on board him just to see if he does go into pits. He's not going to have time to come in and make a dash and put on a set of softs anyway to come out, so I think that's, unless he's going to improve on this lap, I think he's sailed his fate into 13th place. Yeah, he's given up. Yep. Bad man is also in 18th. He needs to put a lap in here. He's going to be done 23.9 first sector, 32.4, so it's around about the medium time settings, times like so. Comes round, he's going to cross the line. I'm going to say about 7th, 8th that time, 34, 35, 3rd. Oh my god, I will eat my words. 3rd on a set of mediums. I am flabbergasted. Mr. Badman, you've proved me wrong again. Ah, nice, well done. He's definitely going to be doing a one stop. Don't know how this man does it. It's your mum. A set of softs currently is in 4th. This is obviously going to be the do or die lap here. Can Ben Aka, it's your mum. Oh, right, blew it. He blew it. He blew it. Cut that corner and give him a penalty. Unlucky fella. 5th is your best.
Oh, just got back to the end. Who have we got then?
Raraton is 7th. Oh,
how did Badman get on? I didn't see. Oh, he went 4th.
Badman got 3rd with a set of mediums.
He's on 4th now. I think he's dropped down to.
Is he? Alright.
So, look, yeah. So, it looks like, at the moment, looks like Senna might have well got the pole. Checker flag has come down, but of course there may well be cars still on a quick lap.
Yep.
So,
oh, some more people writing. What happened? It's still going. Sorry, but your friend has just been started watching. I'm not starting.
Of course, one thing I noticed about Malaysia is they actually qualify sort of quite late in the evening, don't they? The race itself's a day race, but I remember on Saturday the sun was a little bit disconcerting at times at certain parts of the track. You get that glare, don't you?
Yeah.
So just getting out of the way there. I think there's a car looking to pass, possibly. I'm not sure, is there a car passing? No, he's just...
Yes, well, this is it. What? That is blinding going up there like that sun.
Yeah.
Jeez. Ah, I need my sunglasses.
So there we go. It looks like Senna has taken pole. And Marley, look at the man. Marley looks like he's coming in 2nd place. Excellent lap there. Excellent lap there from Marley.
Come in, or is he just going to go around and let the game? Seemingly it's a quicker way to retire, but I have no idea.
I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just drive in the pits like a normal human being would do.
Or do what I do and crash into the pits.
Yeah, you could always do beer and miss 2 qualifying sessions because of it.
Wipe your car out.
Yeah. Tell the truth, he really actually wanted to go and see Hollyoaks, he missed it.
Hollyoaks?
Yeah.
Well, I don't do programs like that. That's kid stuff, isn't it? It's teenage,
it's crap.
dodgy stuff.
Wherever you want to put it, it's crap. No disrespect.
You'd rather watch
Hollyoaks actors.
You'd rather watch cricket. You'd rather watch cricket, wouldn't you, than watch Hollyoaks? And that's saying something.
Did you see it? You said that horrible word. I banned you from saying that word. Yes, you said that word, haven't you? Yes.
I'm sorry.
Disgusting.
It won't happen again. Cricket.
That is immoral to mention that. Stop it! Oh, my ears are burning.
Right, there we go. The checker flag has come down. The timer has run out, so we'll be very shortly looking at our grid.
Yes, and the lineup tonight. Looking good. Looking good.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a dry race, so that'll certainly please the drivers.
I'm too busy looking at it.
It's unusual because we had oh, there we go. Right, so Senna in 1st, Dati, Molly at 2nd, Forrester on 3rd. They all running on the super softs. So on the soft side, which is the quickest time on this track. Badman 4th in the mediums. Then Mum, Sexy, Rara, Iggy, Hightower and Swizz, they make your top 10. And then just outside the top 10 we have Soldier Yan, Hemp Gamer, Grim, Poz, Mellish and Bish. And of course those guys that outside the top 10, they'll have a chance of, well, they can start on whatever compound.
Yeah, I can imagine most of them will do the one stop. I can't imagine any of them going for a 2-stop.
I can imagine some of them will, some of those at the back might well start on the hard tyre actually. Because you can get to just under half distance. I think it's going to be a 2-stopper. It might actually, just thinking about it, it will be a 2-stopper, possibly a 3-stopper for the guys starting on the softs.
Just a quick shout to some of the spectators that are watching on the old feed. Mr. Wayne Griffiths, listen, you little child, I'm going to have you. He's saying them naughty words to me. I'm going to have to hurt him next time.
Is he being rude on the feed?
Yes,
Mr. Venoms. He should be disgusted.
He said 2 little words that I don't like. A 3-letter word and a 4-letter word.
Right.
Yeah, I'm watching you, son. I'm watching you. Yes, well.
Right.
The start of the race will begin, and we will...
give me a shout if the countdown starts, because I'm just making a cup of tea.
There will be a little countdown, and just so I'm not getting any copyright infringement, this is a lesson. If you're sitting on the grid, you can go into here, and you can look at your strategies and what you're going to do with what tyres you want to use. Obviously, you can't touch your car because it's under park fermi. But you can adjust that. You can adjust your petrol as well. Gasoline if you're American, but petrol if you're British. Okay. And
right. I've got a cup of tea. Just make sure the back door's locked. Actually.
Once we get into the race deep, I will be going to make my nice cup of tea.
Yep.
Yes, folks, looking good at the moment. Looking good for a good, nice, dry race here in sunny Malaysia, where the country is beautiful, but the natives are all dodgy. Well, one particular one. But anyways, moving on.
I don't believe you said that. I do not believe you said that.
I'm sure.
What's nice actually is that the entire racing week here at Malaysia has been dry, because we didn't have any rain on Saturday either, which is unusual, because normally Malaysia you normally get a downpour at some stage. It doesn't drizzle. When it rains here, it doesn't drizzle.
WF1 Hunt 24 says K Badman for the win. I'm sure he's going to be fighting there. We know his pace is there. He's got a good chance.
Of course, yes.
Starting on the medium tyres in 4th, so I can imagine he's going to do well.
Badman is known to the guys over in WF1 having raced there.
It is Xbox. It is Xbox One.
As of course you and I have. We cut our teeth in that league many moons ago.
Well, we did. We certainly did. We certainly did. In WF1.
So we're just sitting here at the moment, waiting for the guys to have their last-minute toilet breaks, load up with some fluid, have that strong cigarette or whatever the fancy
is.
We'll
let them get away. We'll retire, and I'll try and get to the front of the pack, see what's going on, I'll get to the action as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
We'll do it the other way, but it does lag the remote if you come in and out.
Yeah, it's an issue, isn't it? It's an issue. What's good about tonight also is the fact, because there's been no instances in qualifying, we are at the back. There's no cars behind us that we can have to think about. Showing our true pace at the back of the grid. That bright sunshine. Wow. I tell you, that guy with the headset was good.
What you do is come and talk to us after the race. My gamer tag is the same as the Twitch feed, Mustafashag. Send me a message, a private message. I'll get in contact with you, and we'll take it from there, my son. We'll take it from there, Dutch. Just to let you know, see, we do keep an eye on what people say on the feed, so...
And of course, we've got one of your, to Dutch there, we've got one of your compatriots in the league. We have Soldier Yan, the mad Dutchman himself.
Yan. Yes, there's a Dutchman in the team. So, I hope he does well. He's generally quite fast driver, so I'm expecting him to be up there.
I've had an invite off ERL Bravo to play 2016. Sorry, buddy, I'm in the league race. Can't. And one day I will take up your invite. That's a promise.
Wayne Griffiths, will you behave yourself? My game attack is not crybaby. I'm gonna kill him. See, after this feed, I'm gonna kill him. Live on Twitch. I'm gonna kill him.
Mustafa Crybaby.
Yes.
I think it must be just about ready now. I expect to see the countdown clock.
Yeah,
start to tick very, very soon.
Yeah, yes, any second now, and the clock will be go 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 in Malaysia.
So I'm predicting. I'm going to predict a two-stopper tonight, even for the guys, even for anyone starting on hards. I think it's going to be a two-stopper for those. The guys who started on the soft compound, I think it's going to be a three-stopper.
We'll see about that, Mr. Hunt. We shall see.
But Badman, of course, he will. It wouldn't surprise me if Badman does a one-stop. He'll somehow get a one-stopper out of this.
Yeah.
You know, since he's been with us, he's shown astonishing.
He knows how to make his tyres last. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, I mean, it is amazing. You know, he's made his tyres last
floats around the track
else.
like. I don't think the tyres actually touch the tarmac. I think he just floats around.
Yeah, it's one of these.
I think he's got a hovercraft.
Well, these. That's the word I was looking for. Remember, hovercraft. Yes.
Yeah, hovercraft. I think he's in hovercraft.
Well, hey, whatever happened to hovercraft? Because they're the big thing in the 70s. You know, when you and I were. You know, well, you and old man.
They're not exactly very controllable, are they?
No, I suppose not really. Was it too many crashes on the England to Cherbourg trip or something?
They're not exactly quick at turning like.
No, well, a bit like you, really on track. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, no. I got to stop thinking things
clock
out loud.
Is going. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, right. Oh, anyway, enough shenanigans. Onto the racing.
Here we go.
So we'll just stand still on the grid, let the cars flow off, and then give it a couple of seconds. We'll retire from session.
Right,
he thinks Batman's going for the one-stopper. I think he could be right.
A countdown, the lights will go red, and it'll be go, 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 and the World Online Racing Leagues, round 16 in Malaysia.
16. Here we go.
Here we go. And it's red, and it's go, go, go.
And they're off.
Second, and we can go retire now, I think. And retire from
I would do if my he would let me.
I've retired. Come on.
Right.
EA.
I'm retiring now. I'm retiring now.
Onto my front. There we go.
Oh, yellow flags. It said yellow flags ahead. Has to be an instant turn one.
Bunch of them fighting at the front here.
Oh, Senna's got the jump. Senna's got the lead. He's got out in front. But he's got a Williams. Is that Badman? I think Badman's jumped in the second. Who's in? No, it's Forrester. Is it Forrester?
Forrester, I think so.
Marley and Forrester. Or is it? Yeah, I think that's Forrester. It is Forrester. Forrester in second place then. So Senna gets the jump. Excellent start from him. They're all streaming around now. Looking at I'm going to go to the back of the grid.
Yeah, I'm on board with Forrester here. Somebody went wide on the top turn.
Yeah, it looks like it was a clean start. It looks like it's a clean start, mate.
I don't see any cars really
Potter's went a bit wide there. Potter's struggling for a bit of grip there early on in the race. Track's still quite green. He's got Mellish behind him. Oh, Mellish runs a bit wide there. Rich has jumped 2 cars. Rich Bishop has jumped up to 6. No, he's not. He's last. Sorry, my mistake. It's Grim. Grim's dropped 2. The reason being is because he ran wide. He was running in 14th place.
I'm going to have a quick flick down the field because it looks like these front runners are settling down to doing some pace here. So we'll go down the field.
Okay, I'm just going to flick through looking for anything.
Datty, I mean third. Oh, here's a battle coming here. It's your mum's going for the inside of Badman. They're still fighting.
Oh, I think has he made that?
I think he's made close. Yeah, he's meant to hold on. Sexy's in there as well. Sexy comes up the outside of Itsy Mum. Looks like there might be a little bit of attack. Oh, a bit of a going into this corner, and looks like
Sexy's trying to get the inside.
Yeah, Sexy's up there on the inside. Still on the inside.
Yeah, it's trying to switch back.
Oh,
has he made it stick?
Angle.
No, not quite. Didn't quite make it stick at the moment, but he's still looking. He's still looking.
And it's your mum in the background looking like he wants to have his
Oh, mum's having a look at you. Ooh, goodness me. They're close racing there.
Good little battle here, but I'm going to flick down the field.
The guys running the softs. They won't last
Iggy's behind
five laps.
High Tower. Looks like he's looking quite pacey here. Iggy's trying to get.
He is. Yeah, he's on the top.
He's looking rather pacey here. And
he's having a look.
Yeah, he's going to go down the outside.
Yes, going to have to back out of that one, I think.
Yeah, wise.
Yeah, Hightower covers his line there.
Right, I'll get back over there. We'll get onto the Hightower. Let's see. Hemp Gamer is
now,
in 10th.
Senna and Forrester are just showing signs of pulling away. Forrester's all over the back of Senna now. Of course, Forrester's on the both on the same compound tyre.
See who's
no
where.
DRS at the moment, though. So
DRS
activated next lap, I believe.
There's possibly Glad in 14th, and he's got Bishop behind him. Bishop is in 15th. And 16th is Swizz. What's happened to Swizz again? He seems to be...
Oh, he's had an incident somewhere, but looks a bit... Oh, there's a car going to the pits. Ah, now, was that Batman?
Oh, here we go. Forrester's coming up the outside. We're looking around the outside. Is he going to have the inside line turning two? He's got the inside line. Oh, they go wheel to wheel around it. Can't tell who's got which here. Oh, Senna still holds it. Well done.
Swizz has had an incident somewhere. He's dropping right back.
The outside again. Oh, they're pretty close there.
Oh, Itchamum's pitted. He's gone for the undercut, and in fact, and Hightower's followed him, so they've gone for the undercut.
And
they've gone to the hard
Lap
compounds. Well, those softs don't last long around here, mate. They were lasting They were lasting 7 or 8 laps in the 100% one. Now,
the two front runners.
It looks like
a bit of a corner cut there by Senna.
Now, just to let you know, Mum and Hightower both jumped onto the hard compound tyres. They're obviously a long way back now, but they've made that strategy call, so they've gone for an undercut. So jump on board the leaders.
Yeah, I'm on board with Forrester at the moment, who's trailing back end of Senna. Senna just can't seem to pull away at the moment. And all the time, who's that in third place? That will be...
It's Marley in third.
Yeah, and Burn Marley's sitting in third.
I just want to see if any of these front runners pit this lap, if they could try and cover off Mum and Hightower. Is anyone going to come in? Senna's taking quite a wide line.
DRS is now active as well. DRS is active.
Senna's pitting. The race leader's coming in the pits.
Yeah, and Forrester carries on.
Right, I'll stay on board with Senna, see what tyres he jumps onto. I want to see if he gets back out in front of Mum and Hightower.
On board here with Badman. Badman coming up the outside. Oh, he's backs out of that move. Didn't want him to hit the back end of Rara. But it looks like he's looking tasty here. Looks like he's going to have a go here anytime soon.
Right, Senna's put the hards on.
Nice clean start. Yes, Dutch. It was a very nice clean start. That's what we're all about in WR. We're nice.
Now,
sensible.
I'm wondering, has Mum got the jump on Senna? That's the question.
Marley's gone the inside of Raratron, but he can't make it stick. Sexy's sitting in the background here, right behind Badman.
Well, I'll tell you what, Skinny, the undercut really worked well for Mum and Hightower because they've come out only a couple of seconds behind Senna, about 3 seconds. Yeah. So they've gained a lot of time
for a
by doing
two-stop,
undercut.
I suppose to make the undercut count, he needed to come in early there. But it definitely looks like they're going to two-stop. Still on board with Badman. There's quite a battle here for second, third, fourth and fifth. I don't know what's happening in the rest of the field. I will go through it, but I just don't want to really leave this because...
Yeah. No, that's right. I'm just going through. Forrester's opened up quite a gap now, you know.
Is he?
So Marley... Yeah, Rara's actually overtaken Marley. As you see, that was obviously off screen because Marley was running in second there temporarily. Rara's got the jump on him. Forrester's opened up about a 3-second gap now from Rara. But Marley is tracking him with DRS. Is Marley going to look at the inside under braking?
See that up
throw the anchors on. Oh, they both get round.
The inside.
Yeah, they get round there.
Trying to keep the outside. But he's going to be sitting duck again. And Badman is going to get a double toe here.
Oh, Sexy's gone to the pits behind. Sexy's gone for the pit stop. Here goes Badman at the inside.
Yeah. Oh, here goes. He's up the inside. Oh, still on the outside. Nope.
Marley's holding ground. Rara comes back through again there, side by side. Marley, it's a little bit of wheel bashing there, but it's okay. But
Marley got it wrong. Marley got it all wrong.
Now they're side by side.
Slipped into first place.
3 abreast. Badman's done it.
Yeah, Badman slipped into first place.
Oh my word, that is side by side racing.
What a move by Badman. What a fucking move.
And that's Sexy just behind.
What a move.
Look at these guys go, and I think Rara's got the jump on Marley going around it. Oh, it's so close, they're wheel bashing. Yeah. Oh, Marley almost loses it. Oh, great, I'm recording that. That was great. That was high quality racing. That's recorded.
Sexy here and Marley.
That was quality, matey.
Yeah, that's what we're about. This is what this league's all about. Quality, fair racing.
Right, the Ferrari I saw.
Racing etiquette.
The Ferrari I saw in the background in the pits, that was actually Hemp Gamer. He's come in for his stop. He's put the hard compounds on as well.
Alright, I'm going to have a little flick down the field in a minute. Cause, I don't know, these are DRS6, he's going to have DRS as well. So
now, Forrest is all over the back of his team, mate. I think it's going to be a multi-21 here, and Rich, I think, is going to have to... What's he going to do?
Going for the inside, into turn, last turn.
No, I'm recording that. That was an overtake off track.
Marley's into the pits.
There's a McLaren. Who's in that McLaren?
Iggy gets promoted into third place. Let's have a little look.
Yeah, that was
so we've got Badman in the lead at the moment.
Bit of an overtake off the track there.
We've got Sexy in second place. We've got Iggy in third. We've got Grim in fourth.
Our de facto race leaders at the moment are battling for 7th place. That's Forrester and Senna, just to let you know. Obviously, Badman's not in that equation yet because he's in a different strategy.
Yeah. I'm bored with Positively Glad here, and he's in 5th at the moment.
Junior Mellish is in 6th. If you want to have a swing by on 7th and 8th, mate, Forrester and Senna.
Yeah, I'm bored with Senna now.
Oh, Mellish got it wrong there. Mellish got it wrong.
Oh, yep. He's going to be a sitting duck now. No!
They take each other out.
Yeah, I think
I only got a glimpse of that. I'm afraid.
The camera view. Look at that after race because I really couldn't really see who's at fault there.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's went down to Senna's, lost it. He's went back to 12th place.
Is it now? Just going to check his car.
I think he's got damage. Yeah, he's got damaged wing as well.
Oh no!
He's going to slip right back. He's going to slip right down the field here. Unlucky Senna.
Oh, he's got yeah, it's more than end plate damage. He's actually taking the grills off as well, so that's going to have to be a pit stop.
I don't stick up to answer.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, Senna and the McLaren now. There was a coming together with Mellish. I'm not too sure the camera view wasn't particularly good, but as Mustafashag says, I think he's caught it on stream, so we should be hopefully okay. We've got got Rara there going past a rather slow slow Mercedes. I'm not too sure who that was. Just trying to find out our race leaders. Poz, of course, started on the hard compound. He's now into 4th. Iggy's on the mediums in 3rd. I think he started on the mediums as well. Sexy running in 2nd on the mediums. He hasn't pitted yet. And Badman is now our race leader. Again, he hasn't pitted. Expect to run. Badman's looking to do a one-stopper here, whether it's mediums and hards possibly. I don't think he can run medium soft. I don't think even the Badman himself can get his tyres to last that long on the softer compounds. But he's currently enjoying a lead of a Sexy of 1.5 seconds. Right, just to let you know, Skinny, the top 3 have yet to pit, but they're all running the harder compounds. Badman, Sexy and Iggy are on the medium tyres from the start of the race. Poz is now sat in 4th. He is also on the hard tyre. He has not pitted, but he'll be going a few more laps yet before he'll be thinking about a pit. And likewise, Grim is in 5th. Again, he is yet to pit.
Badman and Sexy haven't pitted yet. So
the top 5 haven't pitted yet, mate. They're all on the mediums or the hard compound.
Yeah.
Forrester is the lead runner of the cars that's pitted. He's currently running in 6th place, 21 seconds down. Now it's a fight between Rara and Marley again, 7th and 8th if you want to jump on them.
Yeah, I'm going to go there now.
Now, there's these two are running different strategies. Rara pitted. Oh, Marley's got the inside. Ooh, that was close. He'll have DRS in. He's on a quicker tyre as well. Marley's come back out in the mediums. Yeah. Both these guys started on the soft, but Marley's on the quicker tyre. Can he make this count? He needs to clear Rara. He really does. He's going at the inside. The side by side, he's got the high ground. As long as he doesn't outbrake himself, he should be okay. Rara's going to think about a switch back here, possibly, but I think Marley's got better grip. He's just got that better grip on those tyres.
Yeah. Nothing to do there. You couldn't answer that, like.
No. There's just too much of an offset between those mediums. But obviously, Rara, I just want to sit him behind and try and get as much of a tow as he can, because they've got to watch out for Richard Munn in 8th. Yeah, he's not that far behind. He's tracking about 3 seconds behind these guys.
9th is Iggy as well. He's no slouch either.
Yeah, now Iggy is pitted.
And Hightower are chasing these lot. Bit of a gap
Senna is pitted. He's looking to make some ground now. He's got his compatriot Swizz in front of him. Julian Mellish.
14th is Junior Mellish. 15th is Swizz. And 16th is Senna. After making a change of wing, and some of it would have to be reviewed. It's on the stream. I caught it on the stream from Senna's car. So.
Well, it all started. The train of events with Mellish getting a bad line, didn't it? And he wobbled, and and I know Forrester got past him cleanly, and I think Senna might have been looking to follow Forrester through, and obviously there was a coming together, but obviously without.
He's been in. He's changed his tyres.
What's now? Is he going to go onto the hards and try and go for the rest of the race on this? He's putting the hards on. I don't think he can get to the end. I think he's going to have to. I think it'll be a splash and dash for the soft tyres around about lap 23, 24, I reckon.
Imagine it.
Oh, he's come out with. No, is that Rara?
Yeah,
it's
Rara and
Marley.
Marley.
Yes, the battle is being joined again. Oh, and there's Rara might have got. Has he got past Marley again? Or was Marley managed to hold it on the inside? They're side by side. They're side by side. Marley's. Good job, Rara. He's got the jump, I think, on Marley, but Marley's having a look at the inside. Now, that's interesting because we said at the previous lap we thought Marley might be able to push away because he's on the faster tyre, but it's not worked out that way. Rara stuck with him for that entire lap and then took him on DRS again. So that's not what Marley wanted. They'll be looking to obviously stay in. And of course, in this lap, it'll look like that Rara will get a DRS toe off Sexy as well. So we could have a triple overtake going on here very shortly. And look in the background, Itch and Mum is now only a second and a half behind this battle.
He's coming.
They're dragging Itch and Mum around, and Iggy himself is only about 3 seconds off the back of Mum. So this is going to be a real battle, about a 5-car battle here for. And this is for a potential podium. These cars are battling for a potential podium because of the strategies as they're going to unfold. Now, and how far is Forrester ahead of these guys? Forrester is 5 seconds ahead of Sexy because Forrester did do quite a big undercut, which means his tyres will wear first. Now, did Rara get DRS? Yes, Rara's got the DRS. That's not going to help Marley, but I'm just going to jump on board of Marley. Marley's got DRS as well. Yeah, but Rara in front has got the DRS. He's going to have a look at the inside, find him at the break-in.
I don't think that's a good push try there.
No, and Rara, good drive, Rara. He put the car right on the apex. It's exactly the place you need to put it.
Yeah.
Good driving by Rara. That was excellent defensive line into turn 1. But there's Itchamum in the background. He's just slowly but surely wheeling them in. He's dragging Iggy along for the ride as well behind him. Badman's our race leader. Let's have a look at his tyres. How's his tyres looking? Well, they are starting to look a bit worn now. Yeah, they are starting. Yeah, there's a bit of grain in there from what I can see. It's not that bad actually.
No,
of course, he's the master. Right. He's the master at getting his tyres through. But now look at Pos. Of course, Pos has gone deep into the race. He didn't pit. Of course, he started outside the top 10, so he opted to start on the hard compound. Is now running in second place. And he's got Grim behind him in the Red Bull, also yet to pit. So the top 3 yet to pit.
Marley got
Grim's
it all
gap
wrong.
to Forrester is 6 seconds.
Marley got it all wrong, and that means that.
Look at that!
Ben,
now here comes Rara on Sexy. Rara on Sexy, mate. This is a battling for potential podium. Is Rara close enough? Sexy's gone defensive. Rara's going to hold him off there. I think he's going to pick up DRS again. I think Rara should have this now, you'd think, but that Ferrari is quick in a straight line, we know that. But Rara's tracking him. He pulls out to the right. It's going to be all under braking now. And behind them, Ben's very close to Marley. How are they going to do it? Sexy's leaving the route. Good driving from Sexy. Showing a lot of etiquette there. Rara looking for a switchback. They're so close. But good driving by the pair of them there. Some very good driver awareness shown by Sexy, as we would always expect. But Rara, have a look at the inside. Backs off. Some really feisty driving. Right, I've seen, as you said, Marley made a slight mistake, and that's allowed Ben, it's your mum, to pull up right behind him.
He has, aye.
And there's Iggy in the background also. So these 4 or 5 cars are really jockeying for position now. I'm just going to go further down the field as well, mate. All right.
Yeah. I'm just keeping an eye on the battle here.
Right, Senna's moving back up for the field now, mate. Just to let you know, he's moved up into 13th place now. Badman's pitted. He's gone for the hard, so he's going for the one stopper. Just to let you know. Yeah. He's come out in 3rd. He's come out behind Forrester, but in front of Sexy.
Ah. Here goes Tron again for DRS, but I'm not catching on this one. Oh, Katana.
Sorry, he's come out. He's come out behind Forrester in front of Sexy. I think I might have said that the wrong way around actually. And Rara's going to have another look at Sexy again. Of course, I've got the RSN cam review, which is not exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Codemasters. But Sexy's actually, he's going to hold him off here, quite confident.
Snap. Unsnap. You silly cow.
Be careful what you say.
Oh, she just jumped in. You'll see it on the feed. I didn't even mention nothing. She come up with some crap.
Have you I thought you're just going to disconnect it totally. Disable it, whatever you call it.
I needed to freaking fetch the Twitch feed up, didn't I? I didn't have to, I could have done the other way. I suppose.
Now, how's Pod? Did Poz pit? Yeah, Poz has pitted. He's put another set of hards on, so he's doing a 2-stopper. I'd imagine he'll be looking to just splash and dash on the softs later on during the race, and he's all over the back of Hemp Gamer. Oh, Hemp's run wide, and that's allowed Poz to come through into 9th. Hemp ran wide there. Poz says, thank you very much, I'll have that. It looks like Hemp's just struggling a little bit because, of course, he marbled it, put it on the grass as well. His tyres, he's going to take him a couple of corners to get his tyres back up to temperature. So good drive in there from Poz, took advantage of that, and he's now catching Hightower. Both these two on the hard tyres.
On board here was still with Robertson all over the back end.
In fact, if you want to know the gaps, mate, just to give you an idea, of how bunched up the field is, there is only 20 seconds between 1st and 10th at the moment.
Oh, not bad.
It's pretty. In fact, there's only 7 seconds separating the first 7 cars, I believe, on track, so it is all pretty close.
Sexy under attack again by Raratron, but Sexy just keeps to the outside because he knows to get the inside line to turn 2.
You get the inside line back in. Rara, bit of a corner cut there from Rara, around the curbs a little bit there.
Yeah,
that's actually going to lose him time rather than gain him time there.
Anyway, back to the front. Forrester's currently 1st.
Now it looks like Marley's gone to the pits. Yeah, those medium tyres weren't working. He's put another set on, so he's going to have to do another stop. So I'm not sure if this is the best strategy. Hey, it might well work out that way, but he's gone on the mediums again. Of course, saying that, if he's gone for the if he went for the softest option in the pre-race settings, he won't. I don't think he'll have a hard set of tyres to use.
No,
he has to use mediums and softs.
Yeah.
Which commits him to a 3-stop race minimum. But he will be quick, that's for sure. One thing about Marley, he will be quick now.
Maratron's still out of here, like.
Yeah, they've had a right old battle, haven't they?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was close. And these two are actually starting to drop It's Your Mum now.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, Rara will have 2 stabs at the DRS here.
He's been doing a bit that Ferrari, so fast the car, even on equal, in a straight line.
Oh yeah.
Equal my butt.
Oh, bit of a twitch there from.
Should be in the slipstream there. He should have been in the slipstream there, like.
Yeah, should have been literally right behind him. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not using the draft. Yeah, 5th. Yeah, It's Your Mum.
Now, Badman has been caught. He's been caught by Forrester. But of course, Badman's only going to do 1 pit stop, I think. So Forrester needs to clear him as quickly as possible.
I thought
Forrester's going to have to do 1 more pit stop. No, Badman's been leaving for a while. The way the pit's unfolded. No, you're right. Forrester was leading.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He was leading, and now he's not.
Sorry, I had that totally wrong. Rewind. Rewind that conversation totally. Beer doesn't know what the shit he's talking about. There we go. You see, Sexy and Rara only just behind these. Sexy's only 3 seconds off the lead. He's got Rara right there. So there's only 3 seconds covering the top 4 cars. Admittedly, the leader is on a different strategy. He's going to go to the end. So the question for these guys is whether they can get out on a faster tyre and somehow chase down Badman, who will be on very warm, hard tyre, if you know what I mean. That's going to be the key as to whether or not they can stop Badman from taking the race.
Even with DRS open, you just can't do anything a bit sexy.
Now Iggy is slowly but surely drawing in It's Your Mum.
That tells me that Raraton must be running a quite a high wing if he's struggling to catch him on the street with DRS open.
Yeah.
The only explanation why he's slow.
And Hemp's having a look at Pos there. Pos is one wide. Pos is one wide there, and Hemp's come back through. So both these guys have made mistakes that have allowed the overtakes. Pos there ran a little bit wide coming into the last corner, got some dirt on his tyres, and Hemp said, "Thank you very much, I'll come back through again." So these two swap positions there. Soljian has had a rather quiet race at the moment, but he's certainly not quiet at the moment because he's got Forrester. Forrester's pitted, by the way, and he's got Forrester all over the mediums.
That's what I'm saying.
Now the question is, can Forrester get these tyres to the end? Oh, Forrester goes at the inside of Jan. It's a brave move, putting one in there. Jan's got a better exit. These are two side by side. Who's going to blink first? Forrester sweeps around the outside, and he's got it. Great move, using the extra grip in those brand new medium tyres.
Oh, yeah.
Very good move there by Forrester.
He's off now, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch.
Well, the thing is with Forrester, if there's any way he's going to make these tyres last to the end, he's got to be in real ultra-conservative tyre mode. I don't think he can take these to the end. I mean, again, I think he might have gone... Because the thing is, as we know, with this track, to get the 2 sets of hard tyres, you've got to run the hardest option in the pre-race tyre settings, otherwise you only get 1 set. So Forrester, I think, will have to pit again and put softs on. I could be wrong, but...
Oh, Marley's struggling. He just lost it in the second last corner. And that's let It's Your Mum straight through there.
Oh, so he has, but Marley's back behind him again.
Yeah. And Mum goes all defensive. Keeps in the middle of the track.
It's a double DRS though here, isn't it? So I think, doesn't Mum get the DRS as well?
Yeah.
Marley's right behind.
Marley gets it. Oh, and he's going to come up the inside.
No, Marley's not got DRS there. These DRS flaps shut, but he's going up the inside anyway. Side by side. Ben gives him the room.
Still has the inside line going into turn 2.
Oh, that's great driving.
Oh, yes, look at that.
That's great driving. Well done.
Awesome. That's what it's about.
And they're still going at it. Who's going to blink first? Who's going to blink first? They're both slamming on the brakes. But Ben just slightly compromised there. I think Marley's got through. Yeah, he has. He's got his play. Just compromised his exit there. Yeah. That was very good driving. Well played to both guys. They were side by side. They went through 3 or 4 corners side by side. Top quality driving, well done, fellas. Good to see us what we're all about.
This is what it's all about, peoples. Fair, clean racing.
Now Senna's been working his way slowly but surely up for the field. He's now up into 11th. He's catching these 2 cars as well.
Yeah. I've got a funny feeling that Ben's not going to be happy. He's going to try and get past him here and probably do it on the DRS zone. Pay back to Mr. Marley for taking him on the DRS zone.
Now Rara's pitted. He's been in these hard compound tyres. He's had enough. Is he going to put another set of hards on to go to the end?
That's if he's went for the hard setup. Oh, here we go. This is definitely a move coming from Ben here. It's got to be. Comes up the outside into the last turn. Oh, easily makes the move through.
Yeah, hard tyres for Rara. He's going to the end on these tyres now.
There we go, going up the start-finish straight. Has he done a good exit?
Oh, is he going to come out? I think he's going to come out in 5th for Rara. 6th even. He's lost a couple. He's got an overtaking to do. Hemp and Forrester both get through.
What a good camera view. I like that.
Yeah. So Badman's currently the race leader. He's got Sexy, but he's not dropping Sexy. Of course, Badman is going to the end on these tyres, so Sexy's going to have to pit again, but he's not dropping at the minute, so it means at the moment, I'd say Badman's a net 25 seconds in front of this race at the moment, Skinny.
And Ben has got in front, has made the move on Marley, and he is now in front.
Yeah, Iggy's in third, he has to pit again. Forrester, we know, has to pit again, at least once.
To the top and work our way down the field.
Yeah, Hemp fifth. Rara, oh, have a look at Rara and Hemp, buddy. Fifth and sixth. Rara, much fresher tyres. Oh my God, goes around the outside of the hairpin. What a move! That's getting recorded. What a move! That. Oh, that's superbly. You know the hairpin, the big hairpin, the left-hander. Rara went round the outside and took him. That was some balls to do that, I'll tell you. He's really trusting the grip of his tyres.
Yeah, it's going away there.
Yeah, that was a superb move. Itchamum's pitted. He's got Marley all behind him. These guys are going at it.
Itchamum's pitted because Itchamum's. I'm on track with Itchamum.
Yeah, but he pitted. I think both him and Marley pitted. I think because they're both down in 8th and 9th. Melisha's lost it. I think he's and Hemp's come into the pits. Hemp's come into the pits. Yeah, both Ben and Marley came into the pits. They've both put the medium compounds on, so they're going to try, I think, and possibly go to the end. It's going to be nip and tuck. Yeah, let's have a look at the leaderboard, see how we're doing. Right, I think Sexy had a bit of a scruffy lap there, or I think his hard tyres are starting to go off a bit now.
Yeah.
Because Badman is now... He actually lost a whole second in one sector. He's had a little bit of a going on the grass or something, but he lost a second there. That's allowed Forrester to start to eat into that gap now. But Sexy's having a great race though.
Possibly God and Ben having a fight here.
Yeah, Ben on these fresh tyres. What's happened to Marley? He lost a lot of time there? Yeah, I think Marley's made a mistake. He's lost a lot of time on Itchamum. Lost about 3 seconds there. I think there's been an incident of some description. It might have run right. They might have just bounced off each other or something that they might have missed, possibly.
Well, there was a big enough gap. There was about 2 or 3 car lengths between them, like when I last seen them.
Well, they were right behind each other, but there's now about 3 seconds. Right, anyway, I'm going to have a quick look at this battle between Mum and Pos because... in fact, Ben's just breezed past him. Look at that, Ben has just absolutely breezed past him in the final corner. Yeah. DRS open. And he's held the apex well. Of course, with the DRS open, it's very easy to overcook turn 1. You go very wide. But Ben did that very well indeed. Got the breaking point just right.
It is Iggy. Good old Iggy. 9th.
I think Iggy's going to the end. He's put his hards on. Grim's running in 9th at the moment. We've got Hemp in 10th. These two are side by side.
Well, he has come up to behind the back marker here. Poor old Hightower. What has happened to Hightower? He's been left. He's obviously something.
Has he had an incident somewhere? Yeah. Swizz is down in 13th. He's Rich is 14th.
Grim's
and Hightower, he's something's happened there to Hightower.
Yeah.
He's
dropped right back.
He's almost 2 laps. Well, he's a lap and 3/4 down.
Well, like I said, Grim's about to come and lap him soon. He's behind him. Doing a bit of lapping him.
Yeah. Not too sure what's happened there. That's strange.
I think
Sexy pitted. Sexy's pitted.
Hemp and Soldier are having a fight.
Yeah.
On board with these two.
Right, Sexy's just pitted from 2nd place. He's made this change. He's put the mediums on. Now, where's Sexy going to feed out in all this? The 3rd place car is Forrester. Forrester's going to jump him. I think they're going to be close. Also, be close between 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here. Forrester has he got through? Yeah, Forrester's got through. And Ben's got. Has Ben got through? No, Ben didn't get through. But Forrester and Rara got through. So Sexy feeds it. It's the battle all over again. Rara and Sexy. Now, both these guys are going to the end, but Sexy is on much fresher tyres. So I'd fancy Sexy to look to make a pass, you know, not before too long. Just get his tyres up to temperature. Yeah,
Iggy
battle for third and
Marley.
fourth.
Iggy and Marley for 6th and 7th and 8th. I mean.
Yep. Do you want to jump on third place, Skinny? That's Rara. This is going to be a big battle between him and Sexy because they're both going to the end. Rara's on the hards. He's been on the hards for about 3 or 4 laps now, while Sexy's just put on brand new mediums. Do you think, particularly with the extra horsepower of that Ferrari, he should make a pass in a straight? Oh, he lost the back end there, fishtailed there. Yeah, bit of a fishtail there. But Rara now will be desperate to
stick on this car.
Exit.
Right, I'm going to make my brew. I've not had my brew
yet. Yep, I'll keep on the commentary.
Sorry, folks, but I've got to drive commentators mouth.
Right, here comes Sexy then. He's got the DRS. He's surely going to make a move. He goes, Rara stays inside. Sexy goes even further inside. They're coming in at the braking point. I think Sexy's got this done. I don't think there's a lot Rara can do about this. Get the double DRS, I think, as well.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, got the double DRS. So Sexy goes into second place. Great move there. Now, looking back for Rara, the guy... Oh, Forrest just pitted. I thought he had to pit. He's going to put the mediums on again. It's compromised his race somewhat. And behind him, I think Iggy's coming to the pits as well. No, he hasn't. Who was that? Oh, that was Ben. Ben's coming to the pits as well. Yeah, Ben Pitts comes out, I think, he's going to come out in 6, is he? In fact, Poz is coming in as well. There's a lot of cars coming into the pits now. Marley's also coming to make his final pit stop. Now, look at that, Jan and Hemp. Jan and Hemp side by side. Jan gets through there, De Haas, he moves currently in 7th, Hemp in 8th. And you've got Senna now right behind him. Senna looking to make ground. He's on the fastest tyre now. Now, I would fancy Senna to as long as he doesn't have an instant, he should get comfortably past these cars.
I'm on board with Hemp Gamer at the moment.
Look at that. Look at Senna there, really going for it. What a move by Senna. Really threw it up the inside there. You can see how much Senna's really throwing the cars into the corners. He's looking to...
He's probably pretty pissed off after taking his ring off, man.
Yeah, he's really going for it. He is really going for it.
He's probably a very unhappy driver right now, and he's probably got eyes popping at his head.
Now, one thing I've noticed, have you noticed, since we have our current grid, there is no lag?
Yes, no lag. We've got no pikeys and lag in the room. You know what I mean? This is what happens when you get a pikey in your room.
Yeah. Senna's got a DRS. He's not close enough to do Jan here, but he'll be looking to make a move going up the start-finish straight, possibly into turn 1. They're both on the soft tyres. Oh, what is he going to arse on view?
Senna.
Yeah, no, is he going to be... I'm on the wrong view. He's going to be close, but I don't know if he's going to be quite close enough to throw
a move. He's going for the inside.
He's going for it. He's going for the inside line. Jan gives him the room. Can Senna hit the apex? Yeah, he's got the apex. Good awareness for Jan there. Gave him the room. That's all we asked for.
I think he's actually listened to his little penalty he got from last week.
Yeah.
He was a bit of a naughty boy last week, was he?
Right, Senna moves up into 7th now, and he is not a million miles away from Ben. He's on quicker tyres.
Right, I need to get on.
Right, Badman is currently 26 seconds in front. I did suggest that it would be about 25 seconds by the time Sexy pitted.
Well, you know what will happen? Badman will get towards the line and then
he'll come in and pit.
Lap. No, he'll just the last lap. He'll just go do his showboat and lose it and come second.
Well, we hope not. No, no.
Like he's done before. Wouldn't be the first time.
No, we hope that doesn't happen. I think he's learnt his lesson. Get it.
Yeah.
So the cat's trying to jump on something he shouldn't jump on.
Hey, kitty. Right, let's get in the front one a second.
Right, Rara's in the second now. As you can see in the background there, Forrester is catching Rara. And Rara has... Oh, I think that was the second man being in the background, being lapped. Now, oh, Senna's coming to the pits. He couldn't get the tyres. Hello, Melish.
Oh, Melish.
There was an instant with Senna. Now, I didn't catch... I got a glimpse of it, but I think Shag's got it on the stream, so
yes.
we'll have a look afterwards.
We'll have a look afterwards. We can't really see anything more because it happened that fast.
Yeah.
It needs to be reviewed.
Yeah, obviously, Senna and yourself came together in the fast right-hander, but it was too quick to really see. But it was, you know. Ah, right. Okay. I did get a recording, but it's not a good recording, to be fair. So we'll have to have a look back at the stream. But
so how comes you're here? Oh, don't be silly. Don't be silly. The only way you learn and get better is to keep playing it. That's the way you do it.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all heat at the moment
right,
stuff, though. I think
we'll definitely sort it out for you, son, after the race.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, it'll be.
It'll be
good.
Don't you worry, son.
Now, I'm just going to track back onto the lead. I want to see.
No
worries. Now, here's instinct. Badman pitted. Badman pitted and put the. But he's come out in front of Sexy, and he's put the softs on, so he should be good.
No, that'll be him to the end now.
Oh yeah, but Sexy's going to the end as well. The gap is 1.6 seconds between first and second place. But I think Badman, he timed it. He couldn't.
Sexy's on the medium tyres, though.
Yeah, the question is, did Badman have to pit, or is he just making a race of it? That's the question.
Yeah, I think he's just making sure he gets to the end and.
Yeah. Now, Rawa's looking pretty comfortable in third place now. The gap between third and fourth between Rawa and Iggy is about 9 seconds. But Iggy has got to watch out for Forrester, who's going to be... Well, actually, how far down is Forrester? It's about 10 seconds. Oh, Swiss has retired. So a quick look at the race directory.
Yeah, Swiss, has he had a crash? An incident?
Let's have a little look. His last warning was a drive-through for speeding in the pit lane, lap 22. So I'm not too sure what's happened. Actually, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the penalty board a minute. Right, Francis got one. Ben's got one.
I'm gonna have a quick look down the field, see where everybody is.
Sexy's got a penalty. I take that. Francis got 2. One's got 1. There was a few penalties. I don't think it's going to really...
Mr. Dati here, looks like he's going to have a go on Hem Gamer. Coming around to start finish straight, he's going to have DRS. Probably go for the inside, he's coming up. He's going to have a go down the inside on turn 1. Goes for the move.
Quite a few penalties. At first glance, the only guys who are clean at the moment are Badman and Poz.
Oh well. There we go.
Sexy's kind of penalty. Yeah. Badman's starting to pull away now from Sexy. I think Sexy's going to have to settle for second place. Rara pretty comfortable in third place. Oh, now I know Rara's got a couple of penalties. Now I don't think I saw Iggy's name in the penalty books. There could yet be something happening for the final podium. I'm just going to go back and, if you can carry on commentating, mate. I'm just going to check the
I'm just going through the field here, just watching to see who's there. Positive God's in 10th, Grim is in 11th, 10th, I mean, Positive God was 9th. Senna made a big fight back, he's got himself back to 11th place after having to make an early wing change. Soldier Jan is holding 12th place. Bishop is in 13th. High Tower Beam is 14th. And Batman. So 14 out of 16 are still running. Batman.
Right, now the interesting thing is Iggy's got no penalties. Rara's carrying 6 penalties at the moment, and the gap between the two is 9 seconds. Rara's on his second warning. If Rara gets another penalty, they're side by side, literally, with 2 laps to go. So this could yet, this finish between 3rd and 4th could yet change. I think it's fair to say, though, barring commentators' curse and accidents, that Badman has got the win.
I think he's got the win.
His gap now is 5.5 seconds over Sexy. Sexy, I think, has got at least 1 penalty. But Rara is... Iggy is catching Rara. Iggy is catching him. The gap is down to 8 seconds between the 2 cars. We've got a battle here for the final podium slot. Foster's in 5th. Foster is lapping pretty quickly, but he's just too far behind. He had too much time to make up.
2 laps to
Ben
go.
6th, 10 seconds down. Marley is still running in 7th. Marley and Hemp are quite close together. Poz down in 9th now. Poz is on the... Grim in 10th. But Grim is being caught by Senna. I think that Senna will catch Grim before the end of the race.
They're all pretty much spaced out. I can't really see any attacks.
Well, there's a couple of things. 11th and 10th are pretty close because Senna's really on a charge, and the key one is 2nd and 3rd now. What's the gap now? It's just Rara there put a good lap in. The gap's gone back up to about 8.6 seconds. I need to go for a wee real quick. 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. And on board here, Senna in 11th place. 12th is Soda Yarn. Mr. Bishop is in 13th. Oh, it looks like he's got 14th right behind him. Who's that right behind them? Maybe somebody gonna get a blue flagged. It's your mum. 6th place. That's just coming up behind these 2. They're going to be getting blue flags shortly. Oh, Bishop gets out of the way. Good driving by Bishop. Hightower needs to get it himself out of the way here because he's getting blue flagged. That's it. Good lad. That's what it's all about. You get a blue flag, you have to move out of the way, but at a sensible spot, not in the most stupid spot. So that's worked out okay for them too. And Badman is going to come round and he's on his last lap. Let's hope he doesn't remember. It's not no showboating, son. You know what happened last time? You had the victory and then you blew it.
Right.
So, come around and last time he has to take that turn there, come up to the fast left and right for the last time.
Right, yeah, he's pulled out 11. Sexy's dropped right back. Stop farting, you dirty bastard. What's happened to Rara? Is Rara pitted? He's had to pit.
Why?
Oh, on the last lap. He's run out of tyres. Oh no. He has dropped right back. He's going to drop back into possibly 7th place. Oh, he couldn't quite get. He's dropped into 7th. That's a nightmare. He ran such a good race.
And
which means that Iggy is going to get the 3rd place. Great drive by Iggy. He's been consistent this season. He's got some good points finishes.
15 points. I'm sure he'll be happy with that.
Now Marley's catching. But now Rara on the last lap. Can he catch Marley in take 6? He's catching at a rate of knots.
And here we go.
Yeah, Senna got Grim.
One mile corner to go.
I thought he would do. Sorry, yeah.
Here we go. And Badman comes across the line to win.
He's not showboating, is he, this time?
Yes, he is. Yeah,
he is a little bit.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Has he crossed the finish line yet?
No, I'm sorry, but he's turning around and the tracks go back and reverse over the line. I'm sorry, but I'm not happy with that.
He's lost the race. Sexy's won it.
Yeah, Sexy's won it.
He's done it again.
He's done it again.
What?
I mean, what is? I don't understand his philosophy. And he smashed somebody in here.
That's going to be. I'm recording.
I've got it on the stream, mate. I was on his car.
Foster comes home for 4th place. Good drive by Forrester. Chose the wrong strategy with the softer tyres. Oh, side by side, Marley and Rara. Did he get it? Oh, I think Marley just held him off. Wow. Oh, I was quick in that last lap. Wow, that was close.
Of course, we won't see the final board until we get through and see all the penalties I've done to the timing board. Of course, we will have the TV interview.
Sexy is our race winner. Badman second, Iggy third. That's our podium finishes. Foster fourth, Mum fifth. Marley sixth, Rara seventh. The gap between, I think it was just the penalties, wasn't it? Yeah, very close there. Pos 8th. Hemp 9th. Senna managed to get the final point in 11th. In 10th. Grim 11th. Jan 12th. Rich 13th. Hightower 14th. Thwiz DNF at 15th. And Mellish with the DNF at 16th. So there we go. Fastest lap of the race was Badman with a 1:36.3. So he's the fastest lap of the race. So there we have it. That's our result. So we'll bring the people in to interview. We've got Sexy, Badman and Iggy. So if you want to open the party up, if it's not already open.
It should be open. I don't think I've locked it down.
I'll invite the folks in.
Yes, well.
And we've got. So can you? Where's Iggy? There he is. And we'll just get Iggy in as well.
And Iggy, remember to include your audio. I don't believe you, Batman. I really don't fucking believe you, like.
Right. Yeah. Right, guys. If you can include your audio as well, that'd be great. Yep. So there's our finish. So somehow. Sexy won the race.
Well, here we go.
And Iggy first. So I'll hand over to Mustafashag to conduct the first.
Well done, Sexy. I bet you didn't think you were going to get first place there. I thought you were second place, podium position. But I'm sure when you crossed that line in first place, you were jumping all over the place inside that little car of yours.
I started waving my hands to all the crowd, all the ladies up in the crowd, gave them a little fist pump, flicked them up a little glove, autographed it later, invited them over for dinner later, and all in all, good day, you know. Great racing with Rara there, and
some good battles.
He must have been getting flashed on the fucking last lap, so he got busy and made a little pass, I guess.
Yeah, fantastic though. Did you find the tyre wear an issue with it, or did you manage to cope okay with the tyres?
Yeah, I messed around with the gas a little bit, but okay with the tires. Yeah, just nice and slow and steady.
Well done. Nice little first place for you. Woo! 25 points.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And I'll hand the mic over to Beer to do second place. I'm dying for this one.
But the biggest thing, I've only got to ask one question really, is do you not like winning?
I thought it would be funny. Me and my mate were in a party just talking, and he said go around the last corner with reverse. So I did it.
Yes. It cost you the win.
I didn't judge the line properly. I thought it was closer.
Yes.
He wanted to make it more interesting.
It was basically deja vu. It was Singapore all over again, and I was thinking. Because when you did it, you were even side to side. You then stopped and you sort of turned your car sideways. I said in the stream, I said, he hasn't crossed the line. I think he thinks he's crossed the line. He hasn't crossed the line. He's showboating again. What's he doing? Turn the car around quick. Well, 18 points. I don't know what else to say really. But apart from that, you actually drove a solid race as usual. The tyre man, you know how to make those tyres work. A quick question I was going to ask though, you made a late pit. Was that just because you knew you had it covered, or could you have taken those hards to the end for the one stopper?
I wasn't sure if I could take it to the end because I'm 64% with 4 laps left, and I was thinking I don't want to take that risk because I either pit now and have a guaranteed win,
Yeah.
Or
Well, in theory.
yeah, or like take the risk because Sexy was catching me, and I knew that I had to make a decision.
Yeah. Well, it worked apart from the final 25 yards of track. It seemed to have worked because you got out in front of Sexy with the fresher tyres and you just gradually pulled away. Well, you pulled away until the last 25 yards of the race and it kind of went a bit sort of beat on there. But 18 points. Perhaps next week you'll actually cross the finishing line. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Properly.
That would be. Yeah.
Anyways, I'll hand over to Mustafashag to interview a well-deserved
my
podium
friend.
finisher.
Yeah, my third place man, Iggy. Well done, Iggy.
Hey.
I'm sure you had a good race. There were some good battles going on, and I bet you when you seen Raratron making that pit stop at the last day, I thought, I bet your hands went, yes, podium. How did the race go for you, kid?
Yeah, the race went really well. Had some really good battles. So a couple of spotted an incident with Swizz fairly early on, which was definitely confusing for me. But other than that, it was just a good calm race. Tyre wear was pretty abysmal for me personally, but managed to get through it at the end. And I mean, as you say, watching Rara slow down on the map because he's got a punctured tyre. Went past him, feeling a little bit sorry for him, but mainly laughing my ass off. So.
As you do. Yeah, that was some really good racing going on there. But there was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was going to ask you something. I can't remember what it was. I just come to my mind then. I just went completely out the other side. No, yeah. Yeah,
there were some epic battles, some awesome side by side. I mean, Sexy, your battle with Rara was one for the ages. It was just great.
I did notice at the start of the race. We didn't because you obviously with the spectating, we have to jump onto the cars when you've actually gone around the first couple of corners. But it looked to me like everybody got off the line fine and everybody got round the first few corners fine. Was that the case for everybody? Did anybody have any issues at the start?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, well done to Sexy, yet again. Big round of applause. I think that's your first win, isn't it? Is that your
first win of the season?
First win of the season?
Pretty sure. Well done, buddy.
I bet you do. Well done, kid. Fantastic. Just a reminder, same time to all the viewers next week. Will be same time, same drivers, same action-packed fun yet again. Do join us again where me, myself, Mustafashag and TAFKA Beer, the racing guru himself, will be there to commentate for the next race, next Tuesday, which I believe is Japan. So it's going to be a really good race in there. That's going to throw a few cat amongst the pigeons. And also to let everybody know that the stream on Saturday is going ahead as well, where we'll be racing 100% distance, and the start of the race will be 3 o'clock, and your streamer will be positively glad. Do join us then, and you'll see more action from the WR Racing League. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye now. Hey Cortana.
Cortana.
And stop broadcast.